2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Houston Rockets. Tip-off goes to Houston. And here's Smith. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Grant is out there with Pippen. And there's Cartwright. Then there's Armstrong. And it's Myers in at the two-guard position. And Grant sends it back. Horry against Pippen. Here's Grant. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Maxwell. He kicks it to Olajuwon. The shot from the low post is good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Armstrong with it. Here's Cartwright. Olajuwon with the block. Smith against Armstrong. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Smith up top. He's covered by Armstrong. Smith the pass to Maxwell. Back to Smith. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
Armstrong against Smith. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good, Maxwell.
Yeah, just an athletic competitor on both ends of the floor. Maxwell can guard both backcourt positions and has a number of ways he can score.
Here is Armstrong. Down low, it's taken away by Smith. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Horry. Rockets have had two chances at the line already, making them both. 2 shots. And he knocks down the first one. Horry hits them both. Here's Armstrong. It's Pippen on the wing. Horry defending. Pippen against Horry. Here's Pippen, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here is Smith. High arcing shot. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Grant.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Pass to Horry. Here is Olajuwon, guarded by Pippen. The shot off that time, and the Bulls going the other way now. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 2. There's the pass to Thorpe. Here's Maxwell. Houston moving it around. Here's Horry. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Smith with it, now defended by Grant. Smith the pass to Thorpe. Lets a floater go, and the rejection by Pippen. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Here's Horry. Now Pippen passes to Myers. Back to Pippen. To the inside. Here's Grant. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Smith on the wing. He's covered by Armstrong. Good work there as it goes.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Bulls.
Myers passes to Grant. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And that jumper of Grant is on point here tonight. He's thinking about shooting even before the pass comes his way.
Here's Maxwell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Rockets have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts. 2 shots. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to Grant. Armstrong with it, covered by Smith. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnover.
Rockets trail by 5. Let's go. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Olajuwon's shot is good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here is Armstrong. Here's Pippen, and it's Pippen with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Here's Smith. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Maxwell. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Maxwell's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Myers passes to Cartwright. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Armstrong against Smith. Here's Olajuwon. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Armstrong. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that one drops. Cartwright's got his second bucket. Timeout called, the Rockets. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Cassell. The pass to Ellie. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Brooks, the pass to Herrera. Houston needs to get a shot off. Ellie. Offensive rebound. No good with the layup. Chicago leading by 6. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Here's Cassell. Right wing. He is guarded by Cartwright. Here's the floater. Shot clock at 5. Shots good by Ellie.
Surprised everyone by passing out of the shot. What a fantastic dish.
Armstrong passes to Cartwright. Kicks it to Pippen. The 3. That shot missing. And it's Houston the other way. On the wing, Brooks. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Count it.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Outside Pippen. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. And there it is for him. Grant's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ellie against Pippen. No good from Ellie. The Bulls leading by 4. It's Pippen with the drive. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Yeah, and Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. The rebound by Cartwright. Cartwright's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Armstrong against Cassell. Here's Ellie. Passes it to Cassell. Releases, and the rejection by Pippen. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Longley's checked in for the Bulls. And here are the Rockets now. 8-point game. And here we go. The Bulls fast break.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
So it's the Rockets now. Brooks outside. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Cassell. Here's Ellie. That ball's great assist by Sam Cassell. Ellie's got 5.
Oh, they'll take that. They got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Outside Pippen. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets, Brooks is out there with Cassell. Then there's Herrera. Then there's Ellie. And both free throws good for Pippen. Rockets trail by 10. Pass to Ellie. Wide open. Again, the Rockets score.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
So it's Chicago now. Now here's Pippen. Inside. And Grant slams it home.
And you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
Here's Cassell. And the pass to Ellie. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Ellie's got 10 points.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And here's Kerr. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look at Kerr, just a sharp shooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And the second free throw, good. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Cassell. Passes it to Ellie. Now Brooks. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And how about the bounce pass? They are being used to perfection.
The Bulls leading by 6. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Grant. He can't get that one to fall. So Houston will take it the other way. Ellie against Kukoc. No good from Ellie. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Pulls up on the wing. Kukoc gets the bucket.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Cassell, no good.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. That one is no good. The Bulls leading by 7. Kukoc passes to Longley. Maxwell against Kukoc. Longley, and he makes good on the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Olajuwon. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Grant's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Kukoc passes to Grant, and the shot goes in. And it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Thorpe. Maxwell against Grant. Maxwell, the pass to Thorpe. And he drops it in from the low post.
Great move. This is what you get when Thorpe's being aggressive. He's a high percentage shooter in that painted area.
Kukoc pass to Grant. Back to Kukoc. Over Ori. And that one hits back iron. Paxson against Cassell. To the wing right side. Lets it go from deep. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ori.
And Ori is the textbook stretch four. A big man with range for days.
Paxson against Cassell. Paxson kicks to Kerr. To the middle. Shoots from 12. Thorpe on the glass. Grabs the board.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
The shot by Ori, no good. The Bulls leading by 6. Knocks it loose. Hakeem the Dream ripping it away. Maxwell the pass to Cassell. Sweet move. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Kukoc, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Cassell against Paxson. Cassell the pass to Maxwell. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Olajuwon.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Cassell against Paxson. Kukoc for 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And there's the pass to Maxwell. Clock at 6. Passes it to Ori. The 3 hits the three-point bomb. Ori's got a pair of triples in the second now for Houston.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Chicago calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Smith with it. Pass to Thorpe. Over Kukoc. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Thorpe.
The key pounces of a chance when the D falls asleep. Easy 2.
Myers. He's guarded by Maxwell. Cartwright misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. For Houston, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. That one misses for Thorpe.
And the thing about Thorpe, I mean, as strong as he is, he's extremely agile. I mean, really gets up and down the floor beautifully.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, trailing by 2. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pippen's gone 6 of 9 from the field, just 3 misses, shooting a terrific 67%. Maxwell against Kukoc. Here's Thorpe. 6 points for him. Smith. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Here's Armstrong. And Thorpe pulls it down. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Horry kicks to Smith. Pass to Maxwell. Olajuwon against Pippen, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. For the Rockets, Herrera's checked in for Thorpe. Ellie comes in for Horry, and Brooks subbed in for Maxwell. Chicago leading. Now Armstrong. The 15-footer. Here's Cartwright. Good D by Olajuwon. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. Here's Ellie. Shoots over Pippen. Ellie passes to Herrera. Smith outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Now the pass to Herrera. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Armstrong. Pass to Myers. Jacks up a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brooks dishes to Smith. Back to Olajuwon. His 4th miss of the game. He's made 3. Pass to Myers. All sorts of time, and that one drops for him. He has 7. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Olajuwon. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Ellie against Pippen. Here's Kukoc. Ellie grabs the board. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Brooks kicks to Smith. To the left wing. Here's Ellie. And the rejection by Pippen. Pass break. Here comes Chicago. Teardrop shot. And it's good on the way in. Pippen's got 18 points.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And Smith puts up a deep 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. Chicago was looking great right away. They put together some nice offensive stretches and at one point led by as many as 10. After one, they held an 8-point advantage. In the second period, they lost some momentum but fought their way through it, ending the half ahead by 2. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
They were really efficient on offense. Shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. Their bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave them a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. These guys should be starting, Ernie.
And that should do it with the second half about to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say? Scottie Pippen, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
So for Chicago right now, They've got B.J. Armstrong. Grant is out there with Kukoc. And there's Cartwright, and it's Myers in at the 2 spot. Here's Cartwright. It's rebounded by Houston. Thorpe's got his 5th rebound in this one. For the lead, and that's good. Robert Horry for 3. Horry's got the first field goal of the second half for the Rockets. Armstrong against Thorpe. Armstrong passes to Grant. Here's Cartwright, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. For Chicago, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10, and that one misses. And he's good on the second.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
And here's Houston. Bounce pass, Smith. Olajuwon against Cartwright. Second shot opportunity. Kept alive. Here's Thorpe. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Thorpe's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Smith feeling it out a bit. The pass to Horry. Out to Smith. Passes it to Olajuwon. Goes back up. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Here is Armstrong. To the inside. Here's Grant. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Olajuwon, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Here's Armstrong. Out to Kukoc. Pass to Cartwright. Back to Kukoc. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Doesn't go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it, and they're moving it up. Here's Horry. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Now it's a 5-point Houston lead.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Chicago calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. Here is Kerr. Olajuwon with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Kukoc. Here's Horry. He's got 14. The 3 from Maxwell. They get it back. Here's Olajuwon. Williams with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Cassell against Kerr. From 20 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing. Houston leading by 5. Here's Horry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Horry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Horry's gone 5 of 10 from the floor. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Olajuwon with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. The Bulls making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Six to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. For Chicago, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far. He's perfect from the line this time. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Cassell against Kerr. To the paint. Williams with the block. It's Pippen with the drive and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good. He's checked in for Maxwell. And he makes both free throws.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Herrera's checked in for the Rockets. Brooks comes in for Horry. Houston leading by 5. Here's Cassell. Pass to Ellie. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Ford, he checked in for Houston. And Chicago also making a switch. Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen. Shot clock at 3. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Thorpe. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. There's the steal. Here's Cassell. Kukoc grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 7. Jackson with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kerr kicks to Williams. Over Brooks. Shots good by Williams. And so it's Houston with it. The pass to Cassell. Brooks against Kerr. Brooks right side. 6 to shoot. Kukoc with the steal. All by himself. Here's Kerr. Finished off the break. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Passes to Thorpe. Brooks outside. Houston moving it around. Pass to Cassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. But they'll get another chance.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now, here's Kerr. Longley, the lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot. Almost every time.
Pass to Ellie. And there's the pass to Cassell. Brooks up on top, defended by Kerr. Here's Thorpe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he's just had one attempt at the line early.
At the line for two.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith has checked in. And so Thorpe nails both of them. 1:53 left here in the third quarter. Now here's Kerr. And Thorpe pulls it down. Thorpe's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Smith on the wing. Passes it to Ellie. Longley against Thorpe. Feeds it to Brooks. Down low, the 9-foot shot. That's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
To the inside. Here's Longley. It's in the short one. Longley's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. 3-point lead. Pass to Ellie. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
29 seconds left to play in the third. Brooks, the pass to Smith. Pass to Thorpe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. That free throw missing. No luck that time either. Bulls trail by 4. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he can't get the first one. No good on the second free throw.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
1 second left. Maxwell. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Ellie is out there with Herrera. And it's Smith. Then there's Maxwell. And it's Thorpe in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And it's Smith missing.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Kukoc from outside. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, Kevin, it's impossible for the D to impact that type of shots if it's going to be that matchup. He's giving away too many inches.
There's the pass to Maxwell. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 4.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Longley against Smith from 11 feet away. Longley can't get it to go. Houston leading by 4. Smith outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Swiped it away. To tie it up. The shot's good from Paxson. Paxson's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Ahead. Kukoc gets the bucket. Kukoc has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Ellie against Kukoc. Ellie kicks to Smith. Knocked loose. Ellie passes to Maxwell. Lock at 6. Here's Thorpe. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Williams. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Timeout called the Rockets. Houston making some changes. Olajuwon comes in for Herrera. And Ori subbed in for Ellie. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Smith drawn the double team. Passes it to Ori. 5 on the clock. Fades. Ori against Pippen. To the paint. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Ori. A second chance effort. Pass to Thorpe. Can't connect from short range. Chicago leading. And here we go. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Grant.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Maxwell. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Thorpe, the pass to Maxwell. Olajuwon trying to break free. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Here's Grant. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Kenny Smith. Now Armstrong. Over Smith. Here's Cartwright. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
That's good from Cartwright. And so it's Houston with it. Smith, the pass to Olajuwon. Here's Maxwell. He is guarded by Cartwright. Maxwell against Grant. Yep, it counts.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, and when the game is tight, you can see why they go to him. And by the way, where was the defense on that play? Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
On defense, Houston. They trail by 3. Here's Pippen. Tries again. And the pass to Myers. Takes a 3. And the Bulls get it back. Grant. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Here's Maxwell. Rebound by the Bulls. Cartwright's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Grant, the pass to Cartwright. Olajuwon with the block. Here's Ori. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Pippen. The Rockets making the shot. Olajuwon with the block. Ori against Armstrong. Smith on the wing. Here's Ori. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Chicago. It's a 1-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Now here's Pippen. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got 15 rebounds here tonight, so they take the lead. Maxwell's got 7 points here in this quarter. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
It's Pippen with the drive. Olajuwon with the block.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And the basket by Maxwell.
And now 6 straight points here coming on the inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Armstrong, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Armstrong. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 1. Here's Maxwell. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
And there's no better feeling coming up nails when the stakes are high.
And they're running. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A part of what makes Olajuwon so unique among centers. Makes a great read, then has the athleticism and quickness to make the play.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 1:57 left in the game. So for the Bulls, Longley comes in for Cartwright, and Kerr subbed in for Horace Grant. Smith against Armstrong. Shot from 12. Longley can't get it to go. And here's Houston. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Smith. They grab their own miss. Olajuwon, Kukoc with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten a perfect position to alter the shot.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Horace Grant, he's checked in for the Bulls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now here is Smith. Passes it to Olajuwon. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Maxwell's shot is no good. It's Pippen with the drive, and it's blocked. Smith against Kerr. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jackson comes in for Grant. And here's Kerr. Pass to Pippen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. No good from Paxson. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Smith. Got it. Good job in the low post. Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
The offensive rebound. Here's Pippen. And again, no good by Chicago. Olajuwon with it. So Houston wins it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.